So prior to coming here, I've been in leadership positions at a number of different organizations. And what I found is that we would have our annual meeting or our quarterly meeting, and in those meetings, everybody comes up with some really amazing goals and some plans and some strategies that they want to implement in the next quarter or in the next year. But what happens, invariably, at least in my experience, is people get back to the office and they get overwhelmed with the day-to-day activities of what they need to do. So setting this out the way that M4S does, where you've got very defined goals, rocks, which are big goals or issues that are difficult to move, they have to take some time, and then you have a multitude of milestones that exist underneath that rock to help accomplish that rock that then leads to the accomplishment of the bigger goal. The fact that they are specifically spelled out at the beginning of the quarter, there's a deadline by when those milestones need to be completed, and then to have checkups with those milestones, with those owners of those milestones every week, it makes it so this never goes away. This isn't something that gets planned at an annual or a quarterly meeting and then ceases to exist in functionality or in focus. It's something that we really focus on every single week. And since I've been here, in the span of a year, we've gone through, I didn't count them up, but I would venture to say 60 to 70 rocks that have been completed. At organizations that I've been in the past, the idea of accomplishing one significant enterprise-wide change in a year was a big deal. It was something that needed to be celebrated. Here, if you can do that in a quarter, that's great, that's your job. If you can do all of yours in a quarter, that's something to be celebrated. But the number of things that we do and the speed at which we do them is profound. And none of these things get talked about at the annual or the quarterly meeting and then get brought up again at the next annual or quarterly meeting as, oh yeah, we said we were going to do that, we did nothing. There's a check-in every week, and it wouldn't happen without the diligence of the M4S team, because it is a profound accountability holder.